Today I'm gonna share with you something that took me decades to understand. The way to manifest fast, even when you really want what you want. And hear me out, for many years I was so frustrated with manifestation because I would manifest so easily parking spots, mini upgrades, friends showing up out of nowhere minutes after I was thinking of them, and thousands of other things that did not really matter. It was so easy. But when it came to the big things, when it came to the important things, the loving relationship, the new level of money, the new home, the prosperous business, it felt like the universe was deaf, and it felt like I was stuck in looping realities for eternity. And this kept on happening until I found the missing piece, until I understood how to make manifestation work easily, even for big things. And since then, I've been using these secrets that I'm gonna share with you today to create everything that is big in my business, in my life. I use these secrets to manifest the loving relationship in which I've been for 15 years now, to create my health, rebuild my health when I was rock bottom, to grow my prosperous business when I started it from below zero with a huge debt, to manifest this house, to manifest my current lifestyle. And once you understand these big things, manifestation sequence that I'm gonna share with you today, you'll start manifesting all the big things in your business, in your life, faster and easier than ever before. Hi, I'm Cristina, and if you are here to grow your spiritual business in a way that elevates not only your finances, but also who you are, who you feel yourself to be inside yourself, all while living an extraordinary life, then hit the subscribe button. Now guys, before we dive into the big things, manifestation sequence, I want you to know this. The universe, the source, God, the universal intelligence, whatever you want to call it, has no judgment on whether you want to manifest $1 million house, $1 million business, a car, or a cake. The only difference is in us. We are the ones that are making it be so much more difficult to get what we truly deeply want. And this is why it's so important to understand this manifestation sequence that I'm gonna share with you now. So guys, the first step of our big things manifestation sequence is to set a clear intention, but without over focusing on it. And here's what I mean. It's really important to get clear on what you want, to create the vision, to be specific, to understand exactly what you are moving towards. But it's equally important to become aware of the moments when you tend to over intend just because you really want what you want so badly. And over intending is the act of trying harder, is the act of trying to push things into existence and make them happen, is the act of analyzing why it hasn't happened. It's what puts you into the frequency of separation. And you already know this. If you are feeling separate from it, you can't receive it because you are not a match for it. So create a clear intention, but pay attention when you are over focusing on it, when you are trying to force it. Now, the second step of our sequence is to make yourself equal to what you want to manifest. And this simply means start practicing the emotions and the consciousness of the you that has what you want. And hear me out, because this is important. One of the biggest mistakes I'm seeing people making when they are manifesting is approaching the manifestation process as if the universe is the parent and we are the child that is asking for a gift. The more you stay in this approach, in this perspective from where you are asking the universe, you are asking the source, you are asking God for something, the more you are placing yourself in the separation, in the gap between where you are and what you want. Now, the way to go about it is to feel the feelings of already having it, letting yourself relax into the joy of savoring being there in that reality inside yourself, normalizing it, letting it feel normal, letting it feel easy, letting it feel safe. So the big secret here is to let yourself be so full of the emotions of being in that reality that you desire, having it, savoring it, normalizing it, that you couldn't care less if it happened or not. In other words, get lost into the process and forget about paying attention to the outcome. And when you do that, the outcome gets accelerated and shows up in the most surprising ways. The third step of our sequence is to take action without overdoing it. And here's what I mean. When you start practicing the emotions, the consciousness of the you that already has what you want, when you start relaxing into the joy of savoring being there in that reality, when you let yourself normalize it, when you let yourself be so full of it, you start matching the consciousness of that level, of that reality, and you start receiving inspiration, ideas, steps to be taken that are coming from that level of consciousness, and your only job is to follow through, to immediately take those pieces of inspiration and start acting on them. This is the inspired action. But there is a very thin line between the inspired action that comes from excitement, comes from, oh my God, it would be so amazing if I did that. I would love doing that. I feel so inspired to be doing that. There is a line between this inspired action and the overdoing. The overdoing comes as a push, an inner pressure inside yourself that is telling you that I need to be doing this, I should be doing this, I must do this. It comes, as we were saying, as a constriction, as a weight. And we unknowingly pass so often from the inspired action, like, hey, I love doing this, I'm so excited to be doing this, to, oh my God, I just need to do this. I must, I should be doing this. And the moment you cross the line between the inspired action into overdoing, you start sabotaging your manifestation. As one of my old mentors was saying, overdoing overdoes it. Overdoing it overdoes it. Don't do it. Stop at the inspired action. Now the fourth step of our sequence is to let loose, to surrender. And this simply means bringing lightness in your body and trust in your heart. And you can do that by dancing, by playing, by going out and doing something that opens up your heart, brings joy to your heart. This is how you are opening your heart, you are letting loose, and you are opening space in your energy so that you can receive. Now here's a secret that has been helping me immensely. Something that I discovered by mistake, but in hindsight, it makes so much sense and it's so potent and it's been helping me immensely. So every time I feel like I put in the work towards a desire, something big that I'm manifesting, and it feels like, you know what, I did what I felt like doing. I took all the inspired action. I then choose to move my attention from that desire to a new desire, to a new project. It's like flipping a switch inside myself by telling myself I put in all the work, I took all the inspired action, and I now choose to decide that is enough. I let it be enough, and I'm taking my energy, I'm taking my attention to another project, to the next project that is calling me. And here's why this works. Here's why this opens room for the universe to intervene and to give me what I want. Because there is something that is called the backwards law, and the backwards law simply says you can't receive what you want while you are looking for it, because looking for it is signaling the fact that you are missing it, you are in separation from it. So you need to stop looking for it, you need to stop over focusing on it, you need to stop over intending it, you need to stop overdoing it. And the way to do it is by moving away your attention. This is how you open space to receive what you want. Remember, it's a very delicate balance between intention and surrender. Intention means getting clear on what you want. Over intention means trying hard, trying to push things into existence. And over surrendering it means getting disengaged from the desire, getting lazy, getting uninspired. So the sweet spot here is to hold on to your desire, but hold on to it loosely. In other words, get clear on what you want, but without obsessing about it. Then become equal with what you want to manifest. Get so full of the emotions, so full of the joy of being there in that reality that you couldn't care less if it happened and when it happened. And then take action, take inspired action, and follow through every time you receive the inspiration. And then surrender, let go, let spaciousness between you and what you want by moving your attention towards something else. Let yourself get so lost into the process that you forget paying attention to the outcome. Now here's the last secret. Do it all as a game. Do it all with a sense of curiosity and playfulness. Let go of the pressure. Remember that it's not your job to create anything. It's not your job to create a house. It's not your job to create a sales. It's not your job to create your loving partner. It's not your job to create the business or the success. It's not your job to create all these because they are already created. They already exist in the quantum field. Your only job is to keep changing the information in the quantum field, the signal that you are sending out. The more you keep changing the information, the more you keep changing the frequency in your field, the faster it starts out picturing in the 3D reality. You receive what you want in the most surprising, unexpected way, because this is how it works. Now guys, if you enjoy these teachings, I'm inviting you in the new live experience, the Money Mojo, the place where you relax into your power to attract overflowing, easeful, weightless money again and again. You have the details in the description. And if you enjoy this video, give it a like and let me know in the comments, and let me know if you are gonna use this process that I shared with you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell button. And don't forget this, you are amazing and you are about to take your life to a whole new level.